Our example in evaluating functions involves evaluating the difference quotient, one very important topic that we need to use for calculus. So evaluating the following, where f of x equals 3x squared minus 1, we're going to find f of x plus delta x minus f of x over delta x. Notice that f of x plus delta x is part of what needs to get plugged in here. So let's start by evaluating that. F of x plus delta x means that we're going to take everywhere that it says x in here in our function, and we're going to plug in x plus delta x instead. So we're going to write 3 times x plus delta x, and that will get squared instead of the x getting squared, and then minus 1. So see, everywhere we had an x, we took that out and we plugged in the x plus delta x instead. Now we can simplify this a little bit. Actually, expand it is more useful. So let's do that. So we have squaring means x plus delta x times x plus delta x. Don't forget to keep writing minus 1 because we're going to need it later. We don't want to forget that it's there. So we are going to expand this by distributing the x. So this makes x squared plus x delta x, but we'll have another x delta x, so that's 2x delta x. Now keep in mind delta x is a variable that's just consisted of 2 different letters, but we don't use parentheses because when delta and x is together, it's considered a variable. Delta x times delta x is delta x squared. Let's put the 3 that's in front and the minus 1 at the end. Now we'll distribute the 3. 3x squared plus 6x delta x plus 3 delta x squared minus 1. Now let's go plug this into our difference quotient. So ultimately, what we want to find is f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x. Well, the f of x plus delta x part we already did, so we'll replace it with everything that we got from up here. So instead of the f of x plus delta x portion, we will write 3x squared plus 6x delta x plus 3 delta x squared. In place of f of x, we will put everything that f of x equals, which is all that stuff that was given to us from up there. So instead of f of x, I will write 3x squared minus 1. Now this difference quotient has a minus, let's not forget to write that, and it has a denominator, delta x. Now we will simplify as much as we can. I see, whoops, that I forgot something. Let's go back and fix that. I left out my minus 1 from my x plus delta x. Not a problem. We'll go back and insert it. Minus 1, close the parenthesis, put in our minus, and then put in our f of x. 3x squared minus 1. Notice my use of parentheses because when I'm subtracting, I want to know I'm subtracting the entire group. So I have things in common. A 3x squared minus a 3x squared. Those make 0. A negative 1 minus a negative 1. Notice the only things that are left over have delta x in them. That's how the difference quotient should be working. If you don't have that, you should know you're doing something incorrectly. From what we have left over, let's write it down. 6x delta x plus 3 delta x squared, all over delta x. In the numerator, I have a common delta x. Let's factor it out. Delta x, see the delta x here and the delta x here? It factors out. 6x plus 3 delta x, because see I have 2 factors of delta x here, all over delta x. Why did we do that? Well, delta x is in the denominator, so it can factor out. What do we have left over? 6x plus 3 delta x. Cool.